Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. Last time we killed the Taurus demon, met Solaire. This time we're going to head up to the Undead Parish. Originally I was planning, because I chose the Master Key as our starting gift, I was going to go kind of out of our way and do some weird out of order things. I may still do that, but I at least want to get to Andre, because Blacksmith Andre, he's the first blacksmith we'll be meeting. Or, well, we could meet another one earlier, but he's like the main guy. He's our main man. So we're going to be going to him ASAP, upgrade our weapons some. Bye-bye. And yeah, we'll go from there. Maybe skip after that point, but I at least want to get to him first. So this is, you can see the Hellkite Drake is still kind of perched up there. His tail's over here. If you get a bow and arrow, and you get like, I don't know, 100, 150 arrows, depending on how confident you are in your accuracy, you can just shoot at his tail. Or actually, I think 100's fine. I don't think you need more than like 50, 60 shots. I know that sounds like a crap ton, but basically you just shoot his tail off, and it gets you the Drake Sword. Fairly unpopular, actually. Like, I would say popular, but it's actually gotten kind of a reputation as, like, this easy mode weapon, I guess, but it doesn't scale well, so in the long term it's not... Ooh! It's not recommended, basically. So, I'm not gonna get it, at least not for now. I might come back and get it later, just to show off that happening, but, yeah, not gonna focus on it too much. I am going to step out. This part is, this part's a bit of a, pain in the ass. Just because it's such a small area, you can easily get kind of overwhelmed by those rats in that little choke point. I find if you rush in, it works well, or if you bait them out, it works well. So, if you can't hit them with that initial encounter in that little choke point, if they beat you to kind of the mouth of that entrance, right about here, then you should just kind of back off and take care of them. Take care of them once they come to you. Because as you see, they build up poison very easily. We actually got poisoned, I think, the first episode, or second episode. And, or did we? I'm not sure if that's the footage I lost or not, but I did get poisoned by a rat already once, and it was unpleasant, so... If we can avoid that, that would be optimal. Right here we have a closed gateway. We can't open it from this end, but there is a bonfire in there we'll go to later. Am I being invaded? Waft. Oh god. Alright. We've got an invader, folks. Clear out the local area, and I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Definitely don't want to go up the stairs. Don't want to piss off anybody there. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're on the opposite side. Let's go meet them. Oh no! Oh, they just activated the gate for us. What a kind soul. Well, I don't know about that, but... Okay, this will be my second invasion. First one was kind of off-screen, but... Hello? Oh, we're not there. And actually, when you get to this point, the Hellkite Drake flies away. Because he can't get you from in here. Or, well, maybe he can, but... I don't know, he just kind of instinctively knows you're in there, and then... Yeah. Who's this guy? You can hang out here. This area actually becomes very important later on. Let's wave to him. Hello. How's it going? What does he have in his hand? Oh, he's got a club. Do a little dance. Oh. Okay. I have the weirdest invasions. That probably wasn't necessary. I feel a little mean doing that. But, yeah, like I said, this area becomes important later. As you can see, perfect, gorgeous view of the sun. In fact, Where's the message? I'm gonna say that's gonna be geography. Gorgeous view ahead. There you go. Where'd it go? Oh, probably didn't appear there or whatever. I don't know where it appeared actually, but... Well, we won't worry about it. Anyways, I'm just gonna activate that real quick, and we can get ourselves a little bit of loot out here. Oops, stopped a little short. Yeah, that's one thing about the mace. You have to make sure that you account for the fact that it is a little short-ranged. Nice damage, but short-ranged. Or, I don't know. I mean, I haven't even upgraded it yet, and it's still early game, so I don't know if I can tell that's still accurate late game, but... I tend to find in this series that the maces are quite nice if you can deal with the slightly modest range. Not as bad as, say, a dagger, but, you know, they're still on the short end of things. We got a claymore. Okay. Hi there. Did I piss off the boar yet? No, I didn't. Ooh. Pissed off this guy, though. Oh. Too far away. Swig. Oh, he's taking a swig, too. He's got the same idea. That's pretty nice spacing there, I must say. Usually I'm a lot worse at it than that. Oh yeah. Get a little wallop in the face. Try right. Yep. So if we take this right here, try eliminating one at a time. You can see these guys. Let's just skip him for now. Take out the crossbowman. I think what happened there was I actually got shot in the head. Yeah, you can kind of see the bolt landed in my facial zone. If you get hit in the head, I think it's pretty much an auto stun, and I think it does more damage. And I think the same applies actually to enemies as well. There we go. Third time's a charm. Lost his footing there. We have some alluring skulls. So, alluring skulls are basically something you can use on, I believe, unalerted enemies. Like, if they know you're there, I don't know if they'll pay more attention. Let's test on this guy. I don't know if they'll pay more attention to you or the skull. Oh, he's gonna stab me. Oh, wow. He did a lot of damage there. I should not be, fiddling around with this, but I'm curious. What can I say? Alright, so if we throw this over there, here's the alluring skull. Does it not have that long of an effect? Did the guy lose interest? Hey! Pay attention to that. Oh! Well, it looks like he is more attracted to the alluring skull's essence than us. Cool. Well, it's a little potential strategy there for you. But now we've gone pissed off the armored boar, so didn't get the follow up. Come on, get that shield out of the way there. There you go. And go on ahead, engage the boar. Best strategy against the boar. Oh, maybe don't stay behind the boar that long. But you can, well, you should be able to get a backstab off on him. Maybe I'm just having really shite luck. Oh, it's not giving it to me. Oh boy. Ah! Nope. Oh, that was very close. Maybe the mace can't do it? I don't know. Let's try with... We can't use Claymore. Battle axe should work. I don't know. But yeah, since he's completely armored, hitting him most places on his body, unless you're two-handing, won't yield much damage, and will usually knock you back. See, if I'm one-handing, it'll actually knock me back. There you go. Just hit him in the butt. Oops. Oh my god. Oh, just ignore me. There we go. Sorry about that. So we finish him off. Go back to the mace. So yeah, I guess we'll use axes if we need to. Maybe if we get enough strength, we'll even get some use out of that Demon's Great Axe. And I don't think I've ever used that thing. It'd be an interesting opportunity just to see how it goes. But yeah. Alright, this guy is automatically kind of running away from us. Mostly because he wants us to run straight into this little ambush. But we're smarter than that. But not smart enough to avoid taking a little hit there. Sorry. We've got the Estus for it. Gotcha. Okay. Keep doing follow-up attacks just in case the first one doesn't kill him, but I think it's pretty consistently going to kill hollows. Just basic undead. Have I ever said how much I love the ragdolls in this series? Because they're pretty amazing. Okay. I might make this episode a little short, so we'll probably at least unlock the shortcut back to Firelink that's coming up in a little bit. But yeah, I don't wanna spend too long in this video because I know it's a little while before we get to any of the bosses we want to get to. Sorry if you guys hear squeaking in the background. That's a very unfortunate fact that I have the dryer outside of my room, and our dryer currently is experiencing some difficulties. I can even see it peeking on my mic. Let me fix that. I'll be back. Well, I said I would see if I could fix it, but the most I can do is close my door, and you'll probably still be able to hear it, so apologies. We're just gonna keep going and try and pretend that it's not there. It usually wears off eventually. It's really awful though. We have the squeakiest dryer in existence right now. It's right outside my room. Oh, of course. Alright, the reason I'm yeah, lying in ambush. The reason I keep kind of running out and dodging back in all these spaces is because this is a very ambush heavy zone. We've got a pincer attack right here, and you don't really see it at this moment because the Boulder Knight, that's what these guys are called with the funny helmets and the capes, Boulder Knights. These guys, this guy kind of rushes out, but actually along with him there's also a Hollow Knight who wants a piece of us, but he's a lot more patient about it. There you go. There's your piece. Let's just carry him with us. Come on. Oh, come on. We gotta broom over. Gotta carry him over to the other side. Liar. Alright, ready to go? Bye-bye. Take care. Okay, for the sake of it, I'm gonna head over here first. I'm gonna unlock just a nice little thing here. We see this dude. I believe he actually closed the gate on us. I think it was open at first, but this is the guy responsible for shutting it, or at least he runs behind it and just kind of waits there, so we can blame him. And raise the gate. Very good. So we have that now. He does respawn though, so I think there is a chance that he'll pull the lever again if we come back into the area and ignore him. So the cell we just got, is it basement key? Yeah, this is the one we just got. That's an important item. Well, it's pretty important. If you don't have the master key, I believe you need that key. But with the master key, we can kind of bypass a whole section of the lower Undead Burg and also the depths. So that's pretty nice. I'm a little worried. I don't know what kind of damage these guys do. Oh, that's what kind of damage. Not awful. I think we can live with it. So the Baldur Side Sword is the weapon these guys have. Very nice weapon. I've never used it myself, but I know it's very highly recommended. It's got decent scaling, good base damage, and just overall a very flexible weapon. I think more than anything, it's the diversity of the moveset. It's got a lot of nice swings, a lot of nice pokes, and these are, I think this is a rapier guy, or I don't know. I don't know which one's carrying which sword type. You know, these guys with the bracers are usually more pokey. And by the way, enemies can riposte you as well, or they can parry and riposte you, and these guys in particular, maybe not that guy, but there's another bracer Baldur Knight, and he, I think, makes a point to go for the parries. He'll kind of try and bait you into them. He'll get all on the defensive, and then if you continue wailing on him, he'll actually knock you down. Thank you. I just got some laundry. Oh, no! Managed to get him. I don't know why, it looked like he got at least a swig off, but maybe it takes him longer to actually initiate it and get the benefits. Get those sweet, sweet benefits. So, this guy, I think a Knight of Berenique. They wear the iron armor. I don't remember the name of it. It's been too long. I'm not gonna remember every name of every item and armor set, so I apologize in advance. I think it's something just like an iron armor set. It's a very heavy armor set, and it's very good for your defenses, for your defensive needs. All right, let's take care of this guy. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Okay, guys. I'll be back. Oh, wait. Alright. I'd feel bad if I just cut and ran without killing those guys, so... It's the great thing about being a cleric. Got those heals. Those reserve heals. Don't have to worry about running out of Estus necessarily. As long as you have the time. It'll get you places. Very nice. Okay. Hi, buddy. Ow. There you get me there. Shot me right through the shield into my elbow. Just above my elbow. Let me just see here. I've got 2 light crossbows. I don't need 2 of those suckers. And we also got that halberd earlier. Okay. This guy's a fan of maces too, but his is much nicer than ours. He's got himself a great mace. It's much better, I find, to approach him from out here, because there's actually yet another sort of mini-boss type enemy, a channeler, who are some of my favorite enemies in the game, or at least their visual design, maybe not so much the fighting them bit, but yeah, they're pretty great. I'm a little nervous here. He's very slow, but he's gonna hit hard, and I'm wondering how many hits I'm gonna be able to take, even, you know, more than half our health. I'm concerned. I don't think, yeah, we can't one-shot him. Or, not one-shot him. We can't backstab him, critical attack him. So we can kind of sit at his butt. Oh, that's not too bad. 2 hits is bad, though. That would have killed us. Alright, alright. Reset the playing field. Ah, mistimed. I feel a little cowardly. Just a wee. Oh god, he's making distance! Oh! No, sir. Could get a little space here. Come on. Bait attack, counter attack. This is how we'll do it. Oh, followed up. Nice, got him. And he gave us a Titanite shard for our troubles, so we don't have to deal with him again. He's done with. Okay. Firekeeper soul. I mentioned earlier about these. Also, there's the channeler up there. We can take a closer look. There he is. That trident is beautiful. That is also a rare drop weapon that you can get. It's pretty rare drop though, so yeah. Don't expect to get it on your very first one. Although I have a friend from college who actually got, on his very first character, getting to that point in the game, his very first channeler, he got the channeler's trident, and I was a little surprised. It's a beautiful weapon though, largely because of its secondary, or its special ability. Not even for the effect of the special ability, just the animation is one of the most beautiful things in the game. So light the bonfire, it's all good. Head down here. Also, you noticed we got 1 Estus flask back there because somebody kindled their bonfire in the area. And this is Andre, so let's talk to him.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
So Andre's pretty beautiful. Gives us the hurrah gesture. And he will take care of many of our weapon and armor needs for the foreseeable future. So, gotta repair some stuff. Repairing's not too big of a deal, just do it every once in a while and you'll be all good. It's not overbearing at all, really, as long as you do it every once in a while. But if you don't and something breaks, or if you get covered in acid, stuff breaks, so you want to be careful around that.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh?
Very true. I wonder if Andre has somebody who betrayed him in the past to harbor a belief like that.
There are two types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services.
I really love Andre as a character. He's kind of a gruff guy, but just like, you know, Solaire and a couple of other characters we'll be meeting and recruiting the Firelink, he's kind of a genuinely, you know, caring guy. He doesn't want to see us go hollow, and yeah, I mean, I think he's a very interesting character. We'll be talking a little bit more about him maybe later. He's got some weird theories about him that, you know, are kind of never confirmed or denied. Could be a lot of different identities about the particular theory I'm referencing, but that's for another time. We haven't really gotten into that yet. Also, I don't know, I was gonna say this, the design of the shield almost kind of looks like maybe Seath, but that could, or that maybe is or is not true. Could be. I never noticed that before, though.
You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. Whether you forge weapons or armor first, well, that's up to you. But nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well.
I'm just gonna answer that question for you. Reinforcing weapons is much more important than reinforcing armor. Reinforcing armor ends up being kind of wasteful. Always focus on your weapons, and then if you have no weapons that you want to reinforce, then sure, go for the armor. But yeah, always weapons first. Also, he talked before about Ascension. He was talking about we can use a smith box to reinforce our weapons and armor on our own. So we can do that stuff without his help. We can... Actually, I'll show you right now. We can go on ahead, buy a weapon smith box and an armor smith box, and a repair box for reparations. And we'll just go on ahead and get these two right now, get the repair box later. Crest of Artorias will come much later. That thing's expensive as hell. So, yeah. But what I was saying was... So we can use those items we just got, or go to Andre and we can just have him do it for us. You know, either way works, but it's better when you're, you know, in an area with no blacksmiths nearby and you just want to upgrade your stuff to have the smith boxes. Ascension, though, whenever you reach kind of a fork in the upgrade paths, which happens first around +5 and then +10, then +15 is the highest it goes, but like there's different paths you go up, different elemental paths, and then there's the primary path. In each one of them, you need to go to a blacksmith. Sorry about the hammering. He kind of... even though it gets a little monotonous, like, it almost drowns out in the background. Like, you get so used to just sitting just above Andre and listening to this, and it's almost calming in a way. But, he never stops, even when he's talking to you, and that's something I love, is that he's like this well-greased machine. This is his life. This is like mastery right here of a trade. And he doesn't have anything else to say to us. so I'll skip through that. And let's upgrade the mace. We're gonna stick with the mace, and we're gonna upgrade it to +2. Actually, can we afford +3? No, we can't. Well,
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
no, sir. Let me use some of this pocket change we got. Unfortunately, we can only use it one at a time, but I think just 2 of these will do us alright. Okay.
Well,
And we'll... Oh. Alright. I actually have to purchase the Titanite. One step at a time. Get to +3. And we're gonna be in really good shape for fighting the boss of this area then. Yeah, +3 is a good place to be around. Maybe even a little higher, but that'll do for us. So I guess that's about all we can do with Andre for now.
don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
So yeah, we'll catch Andre later. That's certainly not the last time we'll be talking to him. This is a Titanite demon. A little scary. We're gonna deal with it later. And also, just since we're passing by, I have a very good friend in the area, in the neighborhood. We're coming up to my favorite character, perhaps in the entire series right here. He's a big, beautiful onion of a man.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Catarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
So this is Siegmeyer of Catarina. He's the Onionbro. He's the Onion Knight, and I love him. This guy is fantastic. He's just a kind of bumbling adventurer, just a kind-hearted guy, and I love his voice. The voice actor for this guy is incredible. He does a really, really good job. And I actually looked up the voice actor, and I forget his name right now. I'll mention it some other time that we meet with Siegmeyer, but he did like a Titanic miniseries. Not he did, but he acted in a Titanic miniseries. He was one of the characters in there, which I just thought was pretty funny. And I saw an interview with him. He's got a beautiful mustache, or at least at the time, he had a pretty rockin' mustache. So, cool guy.
Still closed. Still closed.
So right now, he kind of seems like a lazy deadbeat, but I don't know. I have different impressions of him. I love him. I can't not love him. I just want to give this big, bulbous guy a hug. Because he needs one.
Still closed.
He needs one more than he lets on. But that's all we can really talk to him about for now. But, yeah, so we'll skip over this bonfire. I know it seems silly, but, let's rest at it, and let's actually kindle it. Because we have that one soft humanity, I'd rather use it. And, because we're going to be frequenting this area quite a bit. It's kind of a, it leads to a couple different areas. Sun's Fortress back there primarily, which we'll be going to later on, and then down to Darkroot Forest, and then up to the Undead Parish. So it connects quite a few significant places that we'll be heading through a couple times. So yeah, since we got the smith boxes, we can reinforce weapons, reinforce armors. Can't repair yet, though. Actually, I wonder if it would be a good idea to use some of these. I don't know if we'd be able to afford it, honestly. I'm sure we will be able to later, and we just repaired our stuff, so we don't necessarily need to do that immediately. There's a way to kind of launch yourself up on this platform. Somebody wrote a message. I'm not gonna mess with it. It's probably something really disappointing as well. Like, that's always the thing. Somebody puts a message in a really hard to reach place, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, good job, butthole. There's something beautiful about Dark Souls 2's message system. You could, like, compound messages. So you could do message, but other message. And people found that you could put the geography term whole after but and make all kinds of beautiful jokes. So we're just gonna descend down this ladder. Or ladder. I'm not thinking. This elevator mechanism thing. And this is kind of an interesting bit right here. You can see we're actually above where the elevator gets out. So I don't know if I'm gonna mess around with this right now. Should I? Nah, I should really save this for later, but trying it anyways. I'm sure there's something we can get here. Oh, also, oops. Go, good, the staircase is still here. But something I didn't really mention is that we've still got the humongous raven who brought us to Lordran from the Northern Undead Asylum. Just kind of perched there. He just kind of sits there, looks around. I think if you do enough damage to him, because you can actually, or him or her, but you can actually shoot the crow, and it'll do damage to it. I don't know when, but either after a certain amount of damage or as soon as you hit it, it gets upset and just kind of flies away from you. Let's drop through this hole in the ceiling. Hey, Petrus. Nice job loading in there.
Oh, hello. Miracles, I presume? Yes, I know.
Yes. So these are all pretty darn expensive, and we don't need many of them right now, so...
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Yep. Alright, so... Oh, gestures, yeah. I should set some of my gestures. Because I love the shrug. I don't know. I'll probably do that off screen though, because we're going to end off for the episode. So thank you for watching, everybody. Sorry if this is a little boring this time around, but we got through the Undead Parish. We got an invader to take care of a shortcut for us and then left, which is a little funny. And we got ourselves our shortcut back into Firelink, and lots of options open to us at this point. I'm going to decide upon that next time. I'm not even sure where we're going to go, so we'll see. It's a mystery till then. So, does this guy have anything new to say?
Oh, have you seen that terribly morose lass?
Yeah.
The Firekeeper. She's stuck keeping that bonfire lit. Sad, really. She's mute and bound to this forsaken place. They probably cut her tongue out back in her village, so that she'd never say any god's name in vain. How do these martyrs keep chugging along? I'd peter out in an instant.
So, what the Crestfallen Knight just revealed to us there is that the reason that Anastasia of Astora, the Firekeeper down here, doesn't speak is because the people of her town cut her tongue out, which is pretty intense, almost witch hunt lengths of kind of, you know, it gives you the idea that Firekeepers are not well liked. And, in fact, by extension, undead in general are not well liked in this world. But since we got that Firekeeper soul, we can actually reinforce our Estus Flask. I'm going to read the description of it real quick first before we do. So, soul of a long-lost Firekeeper. Each Firekeeper is a corporeal Each firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity and can boost the power of precious Estus flasks. It can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing the firekeeper soul to reinforce the Estus flasks. So you can use these. You get 5 soft humanity, like you get 1 from just a normal humanity. But it's really not worth it to do that. It does heal you as well, but don't do that. At least not at first, until you've maxed out your Estus Flask. So reinforce it, use the Firekeeper Soul, yes, and Estus Flask reinforce. You see now we have a +1 next to the Estus Flask. And again, she can't speak, so... So the Crestfallen Knight essentially kind of confirms that she probably got her tongue cut out. Or if she did. I don't know if it's like 100%, but it's what's implied. So, alright guys. Thanks for watching. The Horror and I will see you guys again another time.